Yo, what is going on, everyone in the crypto space? So today, in the first about 10 minutes of the stream, I talked about my theory between AliPay, Gcash, Standard Chartered, and Ripple. And the more and more I talked about it, the more it sounded like a viable thing to actually happen. So basically, with my theory, if Ripple is involved with this, no article directly says Ripple. But if you really connect the pieces together, it sounds a lot like Ripple. And as I started to do a little more research, and I read the entire article of this one, which I didn't do at first, which is my mistake. And then I read an article from a month back. It really starts to sound like Ripple now. And I'm going to give you guys my theory as to what I think is going on between all these companies. So right now, it's a lot of speculation about Alibaba and Ripple being partners, and I don't think that's the case. I'm going to give you guys my theory. Go ahead, tell me in the comments below whether you disagree with me or you agree with me, and make sure if you're going to spread this on forums or on social media or other YouTuber section comments, make sure to state that it's a theory and don't state it as a fact, because even though misinformation can still be bad, even if it's good misinformation, even if it's people stating that Alibaba and Ripple is it's a confirmed partnership. Even though it's that way, it can still be bad and can still actually hurt the price. So make sure that this is just a theory. But I think if Ripple is involved with this, I think 100% this is what's going on if Ripple is involved. So let me go ahead and break this down for you, my theory. So if we start in this first article from yesterday on FinExtra, it says the first remittance quarter for the new service will run between Hong Kong and the Philippines through a partnership between AliPay Hong Kong and Gcash. Not AliPay in general, not the whole AliPay system, but just AliPay specifically in Hong Kong. And Gcash, which is based in the Philippines. And Standard Chartered, which has developed a strong relationship with AliPay in Hong Kong, will act as the settlement bank. It will act as the intermediary between the two recipients of Gcash and AliPay, which are both payment providers, that'll run the settlement through a bank, which is Standard Chartered. Now, this article from a month back on Global Coin Report states that Standard Chartered, they came out and said that they plan to provide payments across the border for additional 5 pairs of countries by the year's end. Now, the thing is with Ripple, when you're going to go live on XRapid or on XCurrent, you can't just go live with every single country at once. You got to build up country pairs and see how the liquidity goes and sort of slowly build up. That's how it works. So Standard Chartered announced their plans to extend their use of the Ripple network, and their plan is to provide additional pairs of countries. So the pair of country we got right now, with Standard Chartered being the settlement of, is Hong Kong and the Philippines. So Standard Chartered has got one of their first pairs right there, and they plan to have 5 of those, which is great. So right here, it is a pair between AliPay Hong Kong and Gcash based in the Philippines. And Standard Chartered is acting as the settlement bank in between those two. Now, as you know, it provides round-the-clock real-time settlement, competitive exchange rate with lower transaction fees. And now it's easily going to be securely done over the mobile phone in just a few seconds. Now, I know a lot of people are saying, oh, AliPay, they're setting aside $14 billion to build their own blockchain. But get this, guys. Every time you hear a company or a bank or a large entity building their own blockchain, do not immediately think that that is competition to Ripple. The XRP ledger is built to be interoperable between multiple networks and multiple blockchains. Essentially, AliPay, if they are using Ripple, having their own blockchain could actually automate it faster on their end while still functioning on the XRP ledger, and could actually benefit both parties. Because having a blockchain on AliPay side, that would allow to automate the streamlining of payments, so nobody physically has to enable the payment on their end. So the blockchain would actually help them using the XRP ledger, making it more of an automated, faster, and cheaper process. So here's my theory as to what's happening. So the partnership is between AliPay Hong Kong and Gcash, right? And Standard Chartered is acting as the intermediary. So what I think is happening here is that AliPay and Gcash, they want to have that quarter. They want that quarter between China and the Philippines. By the way, people are saying it's not going to affect the XRP price. You're probably right, because China and Philippines, not a very liquid pair and not a very high volume pair. But anyways, I think what's happening is where AliPay and Gcash, they are on the end. They are on both ends of the spectrum of streamlining the payment. But in the middle, you have Standard Chartered, who is leveraging XRP to settle this transaction. Because Gcash and AliPay, they're not banks. They are payment providers. They provide a payment service. But Standard Chartered is an actual bank based in the UK, and they're wanting to expand their corridors through Ripple. Remember, in this article, they stated they want to expand their corridors to 5 pairs of countries by the year's end by extending the use of the Ripple network. Now, it could. I'm really thinking it's XRP. If Ripple is involved, it has to be XRP. There's no way they're going to get a 3-second blockchain. Jack Ma, he did confirm a 3-second blockchain trial. So what I think is happening is AliPay and Gcash, they are on the ends, but Standard Chartered is in the middle, leveraging XRP to make this whole transaction right here go a lot faster and a lot cheaper to really support the unbanked. There's about 1.7 billion people in the world who are not banked but do have mobile phones. And through AliPay and through Gcash, people can streamline payments from the Philippines to China and vice versa through their mobile phones without using a bank. But what's happening is, although it is 2 payment providers, what's happening is a bank is actually settling the transaction for the payment providers, so somebody with a mobile phone can send a transaction. This makes complete sense. And by leveraging XRP, the fees on AliPay and Gcash's end are a lot lower and it's a lot quicker. So people from either country can send money back to their family or send money to businesses to get certain services and certain products delivered. It can be sent from both ends a lot cheaper and a lot faster. Because get this, if you're working in the Philippines and you want to send money back to your family in China, it would not benefit your family to wait 5 days for that transaction to clear at a high cost. Remember, guys, international transfers cost about $50. So if you're going to send your family $100, it's going to cost you $50 to get that over there. But now leveraging XRP through Standard Chartered allows these families to get the money there instantly at a very low cost. So let's say a family member wants to send $10 over to China. They can send $10 while paying maybe a $1 to $2 to maybe $3 fee. That is my theory, guys, because AliPay and Gcash, they're both payment providers. They want to provide a very low cost with a high speed at the same time, because why AliPay tried to buy MoneyGram is to leverage their technology over here, but they're going, why would we buy MoneyGram if we can't buy them because of US trade war regulations? Let's go ahead and let's leverage our own system through Standard Chartered by using XRP to give banking access to people who are unbanked. And typically people in Philippines and China, they're not wealthy people, so transaction fees really start to matter when it comes down to it. Instead of paying $50, the settlement bank is leveraging XRP and allowing AliPay and Gcash customers to send money at such a low cost and such a fast speed so their families can get money faster and get more money because the transaction fees are lower. So that is my theory, guys. AliPay and Gcash, they're leveraging XRP through Standard Chartered, but not directly. Alibaba is not partnered with Ripple, Gcash is not partnered with Ripple, but Standard Chartered is partnered with Ripple, and Standard Chartered has announced that they really want to advance their production with Ripple, and this is the perfect way to do it. They act as the middleman between 2 payment providers and a low volume, low liquidity pair. That is my theory, guys. AliPay and Gcash, they're sourcing the liquidity from Standard Chartered, and Standard Chartered leverages XRP for the fast and cheap liquidity. That is my theory. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Almost getting tired talking about that, but yeah, that is my theory. I don't think it's Alibaba and Ripple. I think what I explained is exactly how it's working. AliPay and Gcash not partnered with Ripple, but they're streamlining the payments through Standard Chartered and sourcing the liquidity from them. And then they source the liquidity from XRP from our market. And then that's how they get the payment through without being directly partnered with Ripple. So, final thing before I end the video today, some good news, maybe an excuse for any of you whales watching out there. Maybe an excuse for you guys to pump the market right back up. Getting a little boring. So Facebook is reversing its ban on some cryptocurrency ads. Basically, I read through it. Facebook, they like cryptocurrency wallets advertising. They like cryptocurrency exchanges. That's pretty much all they want on there. They only want exchanges and wallets advertising on their platform. They do not want ICOs or essentially loaning and financial services. They just want wallets and exchanges to be advertising on their platform, not ICOs. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe, turn on the post notifications to never miss a video, and check the links in the description if you do want to go ahead and support the channel. Thank you guys for watching this video. A lot of great things going on behind the scenes. Remember, guys, be patient. By the end of the year, major banks using XRP. See you guys in the next one.